5 games. He's been working on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot better on D.
So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. Finney-Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. And it's Powell in at the 5 down low. And for the Lakers, Kent Bazemore is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Bradley in at the 2-guard spot. And watching LeBron today, Candace, it's like watching him 10 years ago. When he's feeling 100%, he's as dominant as he's ever been.
And he has not lost a step, and he reminds you as he attacks the rim, you know, and just gets up almost as high as he did 10 years ago. He's discovered the fountain of youth, I'm convinced.
Yeah, no question about that. Powell's shot is off. To the paint. Shoots. Again, the Lakers score.
We know AD can score from anywhere, but he's pretty much unstoppable from the foul line.
Here's Hardaway. Rejected by James. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Stolen by Davis. And it's the Lakers on the break. And he lobs it up to the rim. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Here's Powell. Soft touch off the glass.
A huge sigh of relief. 1 for 5 now. Let's see if they can keep it going.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 3 out of the gate. It's Bazemore on the wing. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one. Well, it feels like it's just a matter of time before a team hires a woman to be their head coach. Candace, how monumental an occasion will that be in your mind?
I think it'll be huge, but it'll be huge in the steps of how it will trickle down into other avenues of life. I think it's so important for everyone to view women as capable leaders. And so the moment that step is taken, there's going to be so many more organizations and companies that hire women because the NBA did.
Is that something Candace Parker would pursue?
I lack patience, so I can't coach. I'm going to be over here with you, BA.
Where you're most welcome.
Thank you. I don't know how you stop that play. With LeBron on the finishing end.
It's Powell on the wing. The shot. Off the left rim and out. Now Los Angeles with it. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Davis finds Westbrook and finished off by Westbrook.
Boy, that time Russell Westbrook going for the spectacular with a little extra pizzazz.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Powell.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Candace, we see so many different coaching styles. To you, what's the most important quality in a head coach?
The most important quality in a head coach, especially nowadays, is to be able to connect with your team. You have to be able to connect to know what they need on a nightly basis, to know when to push, know when to bring them back down into reality, and how to set the tone. So I think that is so important, especially in this generation.
Bullock, he's checked in for Finney-Smith. Timeout on the floor. Mavericks. And their first look at this year's Lakers squad.
Last year, this team got the better of them in the season series, so they're looking to correct that.
And, you know, with two teams in the upper pyramid in the early going, important to establish that pecking order, especially within your conference. So this game is important.
Bradley with a drive. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Here's Doncic. And that one hits the back iron.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Back to Bradley. Beyond the arc. He drops it from range. Bradley's got 7 points.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Well, Candace, we're seeing a lot more national broadcast of WNBA games. Great to see that enhanced spotlight on the women's game right now.
Yes, visibility is so important. You can't understand what you're not able to see. So it's going to be crucial for our game's growth to continue to have that.
Doncic taking pride in setting the table for his teammates. I love his unselfishness.
Davis, that's good.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside. getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
He picks the exact right moment to get himself a clear line to the basket.
And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Lakers. Anthony comes in for James, and it's Monk in for Bradley.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. The defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Howard's checked in for the Lakers. Brown, he's checked in for the Mavericks.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Chalk up two there.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
And there's Howard. That one's good on the assist by Westbrook.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Marjanovic can't hit.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
That's his first.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnover.
Jordan's checked in for the Lakers. Rondo comes in for Westbrook.
Oh, man, exploding to the rim.
Yep, makes the simple play.
Yeah, he still made it look good, though.
Pass to Howard. Brown against Monk. And there's the foul. It's on Malik Monk. That's his first foul of the game. The Mavericks making a switch here. Cauley Stein's checked in. Here's Bullock. And the three off target. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Rondo, and he banks in the layup.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
So it's the Lakers now. It's a 16-point game. Jordan misses.
Great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
And I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Monk for three. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
It just nails the three. Way to close the quarter.
And so it's Los Angeles, up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. It hasn't taken them too many
conflict. It just builds character.
And playing at the highest levels, there can't be many slip-ups, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, there's a job to be done. In the heat of competition, you can't be too sensitive. It's all about winning, B.A.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, Lakers look pretty much in control here.
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Taking a look at the Mavericks. Moses Brown is out there with Willie Cauley-Stein. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Brown in a shooting guard.
Boy, Monk is so lethal and efficient as a scorer. I mean, great range, always hunting his shot. I'd like to see him work on his passing, but, man, he can put it in the basket.
And that's good as he hits both shots. And, Candace, we've seen a lot of rules changed in basketball recently. What do you think's made the most difference?
I think the biggest difference, especially within the NBA and the WNBA, is the defensive 3 seconds. You know, and it really speeds up the game. It's important to be able to, you know, continue to stretch the defense. You can't set your big in the lane. They have to come out. So I think that's made the biggest change in what we're seeing the game being played as today.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. When speaking about LeBron James,
Commissioner Adam Silver said he's certainly one of the league's hardest workers, which has as much to do with the success of his career as anything else. Also, off the court, it's incredible what he's done. He is a marvel in so many ways. But it all comes back to his focus and his dedication.
Thanks, Allie. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Here's Finney Smith. The shot, no good. And Los Angeles the other way now. They come into this one following the loss to Minnesota.
It really just wasn't a fun game for them. Their offense looked stagnant, and they couldn't get anything going.
Yeah, they had no answer for them. They simply got outplayed and outworked.
And you knew you loved basketball early on, but when did broadcasting come into the picture, Candace?
Yeah, I grew up with two older brothers, and all we did was debate on our couch watching basketball. So honestly, I'd like to say I've been broadcasting since I can remember, but to have an opportunity to broadcast along some of the icons in the game, players that I grew up with, and like you yourself, just listening to all the time, it's a huge opportunity. I definitely don't take it for granted.
And as your brothers would add, Candace loves to talk.
They told you to say that, huh? They put you up to that.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Powell, he's checked in for Brown. Porzingis comes in for Cauley Stein. Hardaway's checked in for Brown. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Brunson. A nice shot by Bazemore.
The brilliant vision and court awareness on display. James, he excels at hitting the open man.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Porzingis. Missed inside.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
Basket's good. Well, Candace, you've won WNBA titles, college titles, gold medals. I could go on and on. Is there a championship that you cherish the most?
The WNBA championship for me is the best of the best. I think that was the championship that took the longest to get. That was the hardest. And, you know, I think because of that, I appreciate it that much more.
Davis, he's checked in for the Lakers. Westbrook comes in for Rondo. Marjanovic checked in for the Mavericks. Bullock comes in for Finney Smith. Here's Hardaway. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's on LeBron James.
When Hardaway Jr. is forcing the issue like that, it draws the defense's attention, and I like his aggressiveness as a scorer.
Good on the second one. The Lakers have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That's foul number 2 for him.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Good on the bucket. Bullock's got 7.
That's a terrific play and a good sign. This team needs Porzingis to facilitate as well as score the ball.
Well, Candace, in women's basketball, a lot of players play overseas when the WNBA isn't in season. You can add to your income, and a lot of players need that income, of course. We talk about that aspect of the WNBA versus overseas and where we're going with that.
Yes, overseas is honestly where you make your living. For 10 years, I played year-round. WNBA season, October to April, I would go to Russia, and then I would come back and play the WNBA season. So it definitely is a grind, but the WNBA is honestly the summer job. Playing overseas really does benefit your career.
How about the toll on your body that it took? It had to have had a great toll over the years.
Yeah, rest. What is rest, EA? I don't know what that is.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
There's a minute 54 left in the first half. The Mavericks have gotten 7 of 12 shots to go here in the second. Rebounded by LeBron. Here's Bazemore, averaging around 5 points a game.
Reggie Bullock. That's his second personal foul. 5th team foul. At the line for the Lakers,
and the first one at the line is good.
2 shots.
It's both from the stripe. Mavericks shooting really well here in the second quarter. 54%. Pass to Doncic. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Doncic, because he's so skilled and so savvy, he does a nice job forcing the defense into tough spots when they're guarding.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
Well, Candace, so happy you could be with us tonight. Thanks, as always, for your insights.
Thanks so much, Brian. This is great. I'm looking forward to the next one.
Hey, anytime Candace stops by, we know we're going to hear something interesting.
I agree, B.A. She's got a great perspective of the game. I mean, she sees it from the view of a player, a coach, and a fan.
For 3, Hardaway. James with the rebound. James has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Bradley. The Mavericks pull it in. Coming into this, having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
And guys, those road games are never easy. But they had a solid strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, you know, game balls all around in that one. A terrific team effort. They trusted in their system and executed well to get the win.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
You know, so often we see Westbrook with the ball driving or pulling up off the dribble. He can catch and shoot it just as well.
For Dallas, they've gone 8 of 15 in the second. Pass to Marjanovic. Shoots over Davis. And that one's long.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
And Doncic launches from deep. Dallas again missing.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check, and it was maybe a step out of his range.
And so it's Los Angeles. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It was all about the Lakers as the game got going. They literally played out of their minds. And
with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Russell Westbrook out there with Avery Bradley. Then there's LeBron James. Then there's Kent Bazemore. And it's Davis in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Frank Vogel getting going here in the second half. And the tremendous confidence of Luka Doncic. Part of what makes him special, I think. What comes first, you think, Grant? The talent or the swagger?
Wow, tough question, B.A. I think it's the talent. When you have great talent, then you have swagger. And you have to remember, I mean, he played professional in Europe at the age of 16. So he may be young, but he's well seasoned, and he's been at this for a long, long time.
Davis, the pass to James. Back to Davis. And Davis slams it home.
Yeah, you know, it's like the game is in slow motion for LeBron. He sees the entire floor and sees it so well, knows what's coming, and usually always makes the right pass.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
For Dallas, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. For 3, Hardaway. Rebound by the Lakers. Davis has got 4 rebounds now.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Well, at the wing position, Grant, you were one of the league's best passers. Which wing players stand out to you in that category now?
You know what? I mean, it may sound arrogant of me to say this, but LeBron, Luka Doncic, guys like that who really read the floor, they understand and can pick apart defenses at any position. Those two are ones that stick out the most.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Paulie Stein's checked in.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution. There's no stopping that. AD is too long and strong to bother that alley-oop.
And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. Jordan's checked in for Anthony Davis. And Dallas with a change here, too. Brown, he's checked in for Hardaway. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Bradley with a drive. Pass to Bazemore. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Right side Brown. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And the Lakers with some changes. Howard's checked in for Bazemore. And it's Rondo in for Bradley. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. The Lakers have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. James up top. Now covers. They get it again. Jordan. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Doncic.
You know, at this stage of his career, Jordan not only knows his role, but thoroughly and fully embraces it. He's out there to provide energy and hustle on defense and on the glass.
And here's Doncic outside. Rebounded by LeBron. James has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Howard. Ooh, rejected by Doncic. Here's Finney-Smith. And it's off from three-point range.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Well, I've always respected Rondo's tenacity, his smarts, and his willingness to make plays.
Anthony's checked in for LeBron.
And the longevity of LeBron's greatness is unprecedented. The oldest starter in the league last season and still producing at an MVP level.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
Boy, once Doncic gets on the roll, there aren't many ways to slow him down. Huge night so far.
Westbrook with it. Now guarded by Brown. Westbrook can't hit.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
And what's incredible for LeBron is not just how good he is at his age, but the mileage on his body, Grant.
So true, B.A. I mean, just 3 players in NBA history have exceeded 60,000 minutes played, including the playoffs. That's Kareem, Karl Malone, and the one and only LeBron James. That's his 3rd triple of the night, his 2nd since halftime.
Rondo, yikes, nothing but air on that one. Dallas has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. And he lobs it up. Tries to save it. Howard inside. He's marked by Finney-Smith. And he recovers it. Outside. Rondo. Knocks down the triple. Rondo. He's got 6 points in the quarter.
You know, when Rondo is at his most effective, he's setting up people, but he's also getting some points for himself on the perimeter. Then the passing lanes really open up for him, and he can give you real headaches when that happens.
Monk, he's checked in for the Lakers. And a new group getting ready for the Mavericks. Brown, he's checked in for Cauley Stein. Marjanovic comes in for Powell. Bullock, he's checked in for Finney Smith. And Brunson is subbed in for Brown. Here's Anthony. It's rebounded by Dallas. Brown's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Doncic. Here's Bullock. Outside, Brown.
2 minutes.
Back to Bullock. And here's Brunson from the arc. Unable to get that one. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. They'll face the Spurs at home after this one.
You know, big guys like Jordan who can facilitate are really valuable. Spots the open man and gets it right to him.
Here's Brown. Ooh, rejected by Jordan. Back to Brunson. Pass to Doncic. Here's the 3. Rebound, the Lakers. Howard's got 5 rebounds tonight. Oh, there's the alley. And Anthony slams it in.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Here's Doncic. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on an 18-7 run. And out of bounds, Dallas will have it.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball, giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
The Mavericks shooting 40% from the field in this one. Here's Brunson. And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant 1. Unnecessary contact.
He might be lucky just to get a flagrant 1 there. Lots of contact on that play. The officials could have gone with a more severe call.
Well, he better be on his best behavior from this point forward. One more flagrant of any kind, and he's out of this game.
Despite being the consensus college player of the year back in 2018, Jalen Brunson wasn't drafted until the 2nd round. No surprise he's made himself into a quality NBA player, though. Great IQ and hard work has paid off.
Pass to Jordan from deep 3-point range. Hauled in by Brown. And the action on hold. It appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Man, that's tough to see.
Yeah, so tough. I mean, guys, I feel bad for him and the whole team. I hope it's not as bad as it looks.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, this is why you build out your depth as best you can. I mean, you just never know when injuries might show up.
Hardaway's checked in for the Mavericks. The Mavericks shooting a low 29% since halftime. Brunson passes to Hardaway. That 3's off the mark. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this 3rd quarter. Pass to Jordan. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Bullock. He's guarded by Anthony. And he throws it down with one hand.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Offensive board. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Shot clock at 6. Outside. Rondo. 3-pointer, no good. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers feeling confident. 18-point lead to win that quarter. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Taking a look at the Mavericks. They've got Jalen Brunson. Moses Brown is out there with Kristaps Porzingis. Then it's Tim Hardaway, and it's Bullock in at the 3 slot. And Brunson, here we go. Rejected by James.
Great anticipation that time from LeBron. He sees the shot forming and gets there to slot it down.
And that one's good. Davis. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
One other thing they've done very well is getting out in transition. They're running at every opportunity.
And Porzingis with the block.
Hey, with that length, Porzingis is always a threat to block shots. I mean, when he matches that length with really good energy and awareness, he can be a good defender.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
To the inside, James. And it's James with the jam.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Here's Porzingis. And it's blocked by Davis.
Davis so good with his timing and length to get up and deny shots.
And he gets it back. Brown finds Porzingis. And there's a 3-second violation.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Bradley, he's checked in for the Lakers. Westbrook comes in for Monk. Dallas has gotten 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the fourth. Brunson with it, picked up by James, and Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
It's good. James has gotten 4 this quarter.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Goes up on the baseline. Davis can't hit. For Dallas, they've gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Good decision-making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Westbrook. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 5 assists in the game. Here's Finney-Smith. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
Westbrook with it, guarded now by Finney-Smith. And it's James with the jam.
You know, when you're open on Westbrook's team, he makes sure to find you. He's a selfless distributor.
Finney-Smith's shot is off. For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 for 9 here in the fourth quarter. And it's James with the jam.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
The finesse on full display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
Here's Powell. Outside Hardaway. No good from outside.
You know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to brain it in down the stretch here.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
Looked to me like just a frustration foul. It really kind of sums up the game they're having in general.
Brown, he's checked in for Brown. Hardaway finds Powell. And he can't get that one. Davis with the defensive effort. Pass to Bradley from deep. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Dallas has gone 1 for 5 from downtown here in the fourth. For 3, Hardaway. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Hardaway. Bullock, he's checked in for the Mavericks.
Checking in for the Mavericks, Reggie Bullock.
And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time. And the NBA and its players taking an active role socially. Grant, talk about what you're seeing now and how it registers with you.
Well, you know, it's exciting, it's inspiring, it's patriotic. It's what America is, being able to exercise your voice and helping to form a more perfect union. So that's what it's all about, and I'm excited for the league and its players, and it's inspiring, like I said.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Porzingis is checked in. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. A chance to get a quick injury report. Now for an update on the injury to Luka Doncic. Let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. I just now talked with Dallas's head athletic trainer. He said there is tendonitis in the knee, and it is a source of debilitating pain right now. That'll be the end of his day, what could be the start of a long recovery process for him. It's hard to hear, guys.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
And the Lakers making a change here. Anthony's checked in. And Dallas also making a switch. Brown's checked in.
You know, with each season in the league, AD's become more of a facilitator. Actually, he's much more aware of how to make plays for his teammates.
Here's Bazemore. He's marked by Finney-Smith. A nice shot by Bazemore.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Mavericks shooting only 36% so far in this game. Brown passes to Hardaway to stop the run. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it. So both teams changing it up here.
Checking in for the Mavericks.
1:33 left in the final quarter. Dallas no good that time either. Los Angeles has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Lakers.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, BA, just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And with this performance, they'll have claimed their 8th win of the year.
Well, these teams meet 3 more times, so it has to feel great to take the first contest. It gives you a mental edge going forward against Dallas.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for LeBron James.
And I love how active he was on the glass. Not afraid to get physical and do whatever he could do to grab boards.
Here's Ellington. Green covering. Pass to Doumbouya. Three-pointer. Clock at 4. Here's Ellington. Off the mark from 16 feet. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. Here's Cauley-Stein. Uses the glass on the layup. 26 seconds left in the game. Here's Anthony. Lays it up and banks it in.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
It's good on the putback.
He has the knack for being in the right spot at the right time. Gets a lot of sneaky points with his work on the glass.
Buries it down low.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate.
All right, guys, LeBron, a superstar match.
All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg,